I would say, if I can name two, I would name my parents, but if I had to choose one, and I would say it's my dad.
Probably my dad. He was the most inspiring for me as a child. He taught me to work hard, and I feel like he filled the role of mother and father.
Right off the top of my head is my biggest brother, Keegan.
Is my spouse and my partner.
The most important person in my life is my son, Ian Copeland.
I would say my mom, honestly. She's always been there for me, ever since I was little.
I wouldn't,
It is kind of heavy because in indirect ways he said that, you know? And it hurt being a child, hearing your dad say that and trying to be there for them and trying to convince them not to. Trying to get them to see why it's worth living and trying to be that person, to be enough for him to live.
I guess what I would do, or what I would tell him would be, or what I would highlight, is his impact in my life and how that would impact me and my brothers and my family's life if he were gone.
even if I couldn't get the next flight, I would do everything in my power to make it seem like I was right there with him.
That is really tough because coming from being like a professional and then being somebody's mom, wow, that's a tough one.
I would let her know that I was there for her no matter what. I wouldn't act like I would be able to fix anything that she was going through. I would just make sure that she knew I was there for her and that I would help her in finding any resource that she needed and basically just giving the support that she needed to get through anything. That's all I would try to do.
If she was contemplating suicide, I would, of course, talk to her, try to get an understanding of like why she feels that way, why she feels like suicide is an answer.
I would have to listen more than anything as to why he would do it and what I can do to make it better, and why he feels like that would be the only way out.
I think the most important thing that we have in our lives is our connections. It is what saves us. When people come in and they say, I'm having thoughts of ending my life, but I would never do it. The reason is always those connections as family, it's friend. It's never my job. It's never, got to pay off this car. It is about those important connections.
I've dealt with personal stuff, I know people that have dealt with personal stuff have actually died, killed themselves, and it's hard. And I know whenever I was in that position, or with my friends, I just wish that someone would have came and said, it's all right. It's okay to feel the way that you do. You're not alone.
You are valued, you are important, and you matter.
The thing that always gets me going and to feel better is probably everything is temporary.
Don't ever think that you don't belong, because you belong no matter what, and you got this for sure.